Hello everyone and welcome back. Here we are at the end of week 2, the start of week 3. I want to thank you all for your subscriptions, your comments, your advice. Absolutely loving all the support from the community. I want to say a special thank you to Stacey Williams and Lynn Holly for giving me some advice on my envelopes and how to flatten them out and keep them organised in the pink binder. So thank you for that. What we are going to do today is go through my cash envelopes. I've got an update on one of my monthly bills. I've also got some extra cash this month because when my nan died the other week, she left us a little bit of money, not a lot, but it's something, and it's going to go towards one of my sinking funds. So let's get started. So I did start filling this out. So this is this week, or the end of. So I've just started to fill these out. So I'm going to start off looking at groceries. I spent £10 this week. I got a little bit of electric from my mum just to help her out. And just in there I filled that out wrong. That was supposed to go on to the self envelope. But these numbers are still correct on the side. So as you can see, 10, 20, 25, 30. That's groceries. Next we'll look at cats. As you can see on here, I haven't spent anything out of cats. Just £10. You can see through there. And that was last week, £10. Food and treats. Then we've got the self envelope, that's just for me. So on there, as you can see, I bought drinks in the savings jar, £10, and I've got £10 left. So that's that one. Next, got miscellaneous, odds and ends, things I haven't categorised for. Still got £20 in there because I still haven't spent anything from it. The reason I'm able to not sort of spend so much is I don't have children. I live at home. I moved back home quite a few years ago. And now me and my mum, we run a little convenience store, kind of like a corner shop. So I work about 60 hours a week, but I only get paid about 300 to 400 a month from it. So it's a lot of work for very little in return, which is why I really need to crack down on my budgeting. And this is why I'm doing these videos, because it's helping me keep on track. And what really helps keeping on track is the support from all of you. That really keeps me going. And last night I couldn't even sleep because I was so excited to do the video today. So that's these. I've got this week to go. That'll be the 3rd week, and then there'll be one more week left till the end of the month, and we'll sort out what's left in here. I'll probably put it towards hitting off the overdraft and starting again at the beginning of payday in November. So yeah, one of my bills that I have, or that I've budgeted for each month, is the car finance. Now end of last month they took out almost £300. For so many years now I've paid £100 a month, so it was kind of peculiar. But I got a letter the other day, and I'm pretty sure, looking at it, and I even showed my dad just to double check, I believe all my car finance is paid off, so I think I'm going to have an extra £100 a month if I continue to budget similar to this. So that's an extra £100 I can put towards my overdraft, because that's the one I really need to clear. Been living in the minus for about 10 years and it's ridiculous. I need to sort my life out. So I'm going to leave what's left in there, and I'll just let that as just a little buffer, just any odds and ends that come out, just anything random that's not been planned for. But so far my bank account's looking good because I haven't touched anything on there. I've used about £15 of that just to get myself a new book, a couple of books for these videos, but the rest, the 80 odd something, going to leave in there. But from next payday, that will be included in all of this budgeting here. And as I said, I got yeah, like I said, my nan passed away, bless her. This was some money off of what we were left, out the grandkids. I think it's 170 there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. So that 170 is going to go into the overdraft envelope. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370. So it's £370 in there towards my £1,000 overdraft to get that paid off. So that's that one. So with our little shop, we get, with a couple of the confectionery reps, we get, we're on loyalty schemes. One of them I get points with that I can use towards Amazon vouchers, which is normally what I do, and I'll save them up for about a year. I just used about a month and a half ago, I used £100 of my voucher money in my loyalty scheme to get myself a new desk for my room, for my computer, because I was using this little fold out desk. It was quite flimsy, so I've upgraded on that, which didn't cost me anything. With the other rep, a thing that we can print off, take it to the post office, and I got cash for it because that's how it works. You can just, they scan it and the post office will give you money. So I got £14.40 from that. So I've done that this morning and got that out. So I'm going to use that towards the savings challenge this week. So I'm going to do the 52 envelope one. So with that £14.40, I've split it up into a £12 and a £1 for the 52 week money one, and then the £1.40 I will use for the penny challenge, which I think we'll do that one now. So £1.40 is there. £1.40. Just another box completed on that challenge there. And out of this one, so we're going to do £1 and £12. The notes, I'm just going to fold them up into a little square just so they'll fit inside my little bags. the £12 and the £1. How many have I done now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's really good. I'm quite pleased to be able to do a couple of these a week. It's all going to add up later on. So that's looking quite good now. So I'm really pleased how these challenges are coming along, and the budgeting in general. I was able to just keep these in my purse. I think when I know I'm definitely not going to be spending anything, I'm going to chuck them in the airing cupboard with some books on to try and flatten these out. Yeah, so this is the end of week 2. Beginning of week 3, we're going to use what we've got left on these, and hopefully, I mean, I only spent £10 on electric. I do try to eat quite cheaply, so I will make use of eating things like eggs on toast, jacket potato and beans and cheese. Just really cheap meals like that is sort of what I tend to eat, or I'll do bulk meals, where I'll just make a big pot of something, separate out into Tupperware, into little boxes, and then stick them in the freezer. So I do try to live quite minimal anyway, and especially having a shop. For the first few years I didn't take any money, so I sort of learned in those years to sort of live without spending, live on the basics, live on eating chips, egg and beans. So that does help. And obviously with my situation, you know, I don't have children. I live in the shed in the garden at my parents' place. So I think just sorting out my finances, sticking to a budget. Like I said, I've always lived to have a good time, so I've always been in my overdraft, always spent every paycheck. I've had some great times, you know, but I've got to get sensible now, sort it out while I can. And I thank you all for helping me through this journey as well. I don't think I'd be able to do it without you guys, because where I think I want to either buy something or feel like I can't do this, or feel like I'm a failure, I'll go onto YouTube and I'll watch all your budgeting videos, you know, and it really keeps me going. So yeah, loving this community. And yes, we'll be back next week, and like I said, I've ordered some new books now to help keep track of it, so I'm not writing it all in my notebook. Hopefully tidy things up a little bit. But yeah, thank you all very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time. Yeah, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.